Hello and welcome to the Netherlands attempt. We are doing Holland. Hello, Cine. First, as always, thank you so much for joining. Think everything is all set up and ready to go. I've embraced the Oranje. I'm pretty sure that's how it was told to pronounce it. And we are in the most orange kit I could find, which is a Valencia kit I got from a mystery kit box, and the background's orange instead of blue. That's what we can do. I am a little annoyed that it looks like I'm wearing a black shirt, but it is an orange shirt. That's as close as we can get. Hello, Maverick. The reason why we are doing Holland, other than the very divisive vote that we will not mention. So let me introduce you to what we are up against now. Of course, Holland had a very famous run. This is... I keep upping the expectations. Last time we did Ghana, and it was, we managed to win it with Cote d'Ivoire. So we get Ghana, who actually did better than Cote d'Ivoire in real life. So it was like, oh, well, we should win it. And now we've got Holland, who made it to the final. So we've got to win it. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one. Let me just check. That's all good. Yep. So yeah, Holland, of course, made it to the World Cup final. But in qualifying, I've got there, of course, they finished top. In Europe, you have to finish top. Second does nothing. No playoff, nothing. Top, and you're in. That's it. We've got Norway, we've got Scotland, we've got Macedonia, and we've got Iceland. In real life, Netherlands finished top of this, of course. Go to the World Cup. They finished on 24 points. Won every single game. Not sure if I can do that. I'm not sure I'm going to get the 100% record that they had. Played 8, won 8, scored 17, only conceded 2 goals. Second place was Norway with 10 points. So they finished 14 points above second place. That's what we're up against. We have to finish top. We're playing a legendary. And yeah, this is, that actually is quite a lot tougher than it sounds. So yeah, finish top of this. I mean, it's not that bad a group. Norway isn't too bad. Scotland, probably the 2 hardest ones in here. Hello from Brazil. Hello, Vinicius. How you doing? Vinicius, sorry. Justice for Albania. Oh, this is no. Wait, her Netherlands. My bad, Cine. Robin van Persie, golden ball. Yes, so, okay, yeah, let me continue. So of course, they finished top. They end up getting a group of Japan, Denmark, and Cameroon. Again, win all 3. So then they get to the knockout stages. They come up against Slovakia, of course, they win that. Brazil, of course, they win that. Uruguay, 3-2 in the semis, and then it's Spain in the final. And we all know what happened there. 1-0, unfortunately. The famous moment of De Jong getting the chest stud and not getting a red card for that. But nonetheless, let's see if we can beat that. Now, let me introduce you to the squad. So this is the default team. This is the team that we'll go into the first game with, and then we'll mess around a bit. And it's so good. So the star players are Van Persie, Robben, and Sneijder. Sneijder on the bench in the default lineup. So we've got Stecklenburg, Haitinger, Jesus. Yeah, okay. I'm just remembering how bad I am at pronunciations, but we'll get through this. Orje, Matheson, Van Bronckhorst, De Jong, Van Bommel, obviously Van Persie and Robben, Van der Vaart and Dirk Kuyt up top. Ratings very good, not as high rated as they probably should be. This is only a 4.5-star team. Italy is a 5-star team and they didn't even make the World Cup. So probably a little bit off on ratings. Highest rating, I think, is Sneijder at 85. And then we've got a crazy bench. We've got Huntelaar, Elia, we've got Affalay, Vorm, Babel, and Van der Sar sitting here in the reserves. Vennegoor, I'm pretty sure that's Vennegoor of Hasselbank. And then a couple classics like Van der Wiel there. But yeah, this is just the default lineup. This is what we load up typically for the game, for the first game of the run. We like to just go in with what they've given us, and then we customize from there. Oh, you think Van Persie's going to get the golden? Well, I would hope so. I feel like I'm going to enjoy using him. I don't get to use Van Persie that often. I am a United fan, so I'm going to enjoy it. You're Kevin De Bruyne. I thought you were playing Wells right now. Okay, I'll let you have Timber, but I'm not letting you have De Bruyne. I'm not Ginger. Yeah, not starting Wesley. He will absolutely start initially, but I'm going to let the very first lineup be what they've given us, because, I mean, they're playing Van Persie, right attacking mid, Robben on the left. It's unique, so we're going to give it a go. It's friendly, and then we'll actually set this up as it should be, which I imagine will be Robben on the right. We'll get Van der Vaart and Sneijder. We've got... Oh, lovely. Okay, so you don't get access to all the kits. They do have multiple kits in this that we'll get access to once we're in the World Cup, I assume. We'll play in the away kit for this. I assume we can't play. Yeah, that's maybe a bit too close. But we will prove legendary. No sliders because they don't exist yet. The only one is Vuvuzela volume, which is my favorite. And yeah, we'll get into the first game. So, does Van Persie have 5-star weak foot? I'll check that out in a second once we load up the game. I swear it wasn't that good. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, made a total 19 version of it. It's a lovely kit, isn't it? I love it. What's going on here? Sorry, just having a glitch on my thing. Oh, of course, we've got the manager in the game. Is that Hiddink? I think it's Hiddink. Yeah. So we've got Van Persie 4-star weak foot. Robben 5-star weak foot. That's interesting. Player you very much associate with just one. It's actually for both of them, in fairness. This, I feel the pressure because got Dirk Kuyt in the box, because this is by far the best team that we've done this with. We are probably the highest rated team we've done is Côte d'Ivoire, and we managed to win with them just because Drogba was, I think he was like 88 rated, so technically better than the players here. Get that back. There we go. Oh my god, passing's just not connecting at the minute. Robben 5-star weak foot. As a Bayern fan, I disagree. Yeah, I was surprised to see that as well. And he's playing on the left here, which I guess if he's got 5-star weak foot, I can allow, but I'll probably end up putting him back on the right, just because it feels a bit wrong. First strike. Okay. Need to get composed in this. This is the first FIFA I'm playing since I got back from a trip, so might be a little rusty. I thought Matchison could get on the end of that. Oh, they got a Dutch manager too. That's fun. I have this, I think, is probably... Oh, hello. It has the unique... Hold on, these three. The unique differentiation that I have been to the National Stadium with this one. Which I could probably only say for Holland and England. We're going to ignore that, and we're just going to go. Keep going. Still waiting for the FM26 beta. I don't know if I'm going to play the beta. I think I might just wait till it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. And thanks for asking about the trip. Don't say that. I did play, speaking of FM, I played a bit of FM in the travel for that trip. Which I recorded some of it, so I might include that in a video if it makes sense at some point. Oh, that's a terrible cross. But yeah, not bad overall. Like 3 days in Poland. I forgot how much I hate travel by plane. What is happening? This is why we play with friendlies on. We've got to shake off the shakiness. Shavin. Okay. I was considering buying Van der Vaart in the intersave because I love that we've got Sneijder. And I thought Van der Vaart would be nice, but I can play with him here, so I don't necessarily need to now. Almost done on that video, by the way. Got the first half edited, which is the hardest bit, and the rest is like gameplay, so I can relax now. Play it on to Robben. I picked up on you hating traveling via plane. Way too many jokes about making it back home safe last stream. Don't worry, it wasn't quite as bad as when we were landing in England back from Poland. Someone behind me just goes, "I don't think this pilot knows how to land the plane." And I started shitting myself. I was like, why would you say that? I was so worried. No, it's cool. Like, I totally, genuinely, I haven't traveled in the air for quite a while. So I was like, oh, yeah, it's totally going to be cool. It wasn't cool at all. I literally, while we were in security, it dawned on me. I was like, oh, shit, like, this is actually happening. And I wanted to get out of that situation. It's not too bad because it's like 2.5 hours. I've done 16 hours flying, like not in one, like doing like a 12 and then a 3 or 4 or something. And that was a nightmare for me, but usually it's not too bad. Robin in the left is a card of listening. Absolutely. But listen, this is what they're saying to do, so we've got to try it and prove them wrong. He will absolutely be back on the right. And Van Persie, I'm probably going to stick him back up front. Why is everyone sucking right now? Like, I feel like I'm not putting a string of passes. No one's winning the ball. It just feels off. Van Persie helping out in the defense. What is happening? Okay, Stecklenberg cleans that one up. But this is, it feels odd. Usually, like, when we started with Ghana, I'm like, oh, this team is amazing. Oh, my God. Okay, let's make some changes. All right, let's get Sneijder on. We'll put Robin back over to the right. I'll put Van Persie up top so we can bring on Sneijder. Don't really want him on the left. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not a fan of Van Bronckhorst playing left back. I feel like this Netherlands to me is always. Why is everyone sucking right now? The raccoon. Thank you. I feel like whenever I think Netherlands, I think back three, and I probably will go back three. I'm surprised there's no... I would have thought this era Ron Vlaar would have been there, but he's not in the thing. Maybe that's a little later. Okay, Haitinger making the run. And Persie. Oh, tried to get that out of his feet. Won the foul. Straight out Kuyt. This is a good Russian team. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying this to. I should be winning this. Insanely, this has gone very bad. But Zerkov, Arshavin, Kuyt, some classics in here. Get that Stekelenburg. First game's a wash. Ignore this. Persie makes the run. No one's around. Oh, get this to Robben. Corner. The raccoon. The raccoon. That's the best crow I could see. Ah, keeper's ball. Oh no. Will get there. We've improved since we rotated the team a little bit, but not obviously enough. Good tackle. Ooh, can we get to that? Want it back. There's space over on the other side for Van Bommel. He hasn't got the pace though, and Colliden gets there. Oh, hello. Way over. Jeez, my eyes, my national team is good. this is pre building for the World Cup, where they got like a bunch of Brazilians, call them Russians. Like, this is a classic Russian team. Sneijder wasn't so good. In the one season that I've released for the Inter, he was kind of just average. I had higher expectations for him. Let's close that down. I think this is probably going to be a 2-0, and I'm fine with that. Ooh, fantastic over the ball. My reigning memory of the 2014 World Cup is I'll never forget. So obviously there's the Van Persie Daley Blind goal against Spain, the diving header, and me and my dad were United fans. Didn't know who Daley Blind was, and after that game happened, there was a news article saying Man United put in blind bid, but we read it as blind bid, and we spent longer than I would care to admit wondering what the hell is a blind bid. what is it, where you just bid like one of those charity things where you bid higher than the other person, don't know, and the highest one gets it, you know? And then, of course, we signed Daley Blind, and he was fantastic for us. One of my favorite players of that era. Can you try with Ghana? We have tried with Ghana, Michael. We just finished the Ghana one. That's over on the second channel if you want to give that a go. Hello, Jamie T. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I hope you're well too. I'm not Russian, God forbid it. Was a continuance of my early messages in chat. Oh shoot, my bad. Obviously, okay. Kosovo, yeah, of course. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Kosovo ahead against Sweden right now. Also, Cape Verde just qualified for the World Cup. Second smallest nation to do so. Wales versus Belgium happening at the minute as well. Yeah, so the Ghana one, which was, it went okay. I mean, no spoilers, but you know, it was a good run. But, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was one of the better runs technically. It was just very upsetting. Maybe that's a spoiler. But first 2 videos of that are on 2 out of 3 videos is on the second channel. Okay. All of these players have now started. Let's go into the... Please don't be a qualifier. Okay, cool. We got one more friendly against Czech Republic. We're going to actually check our team. Bronkhorst and Elia, that's fine, but they're injured. No problem with that. So, because we've got Haitinger at right back, and then obviously the best actual fullbacks are Vrafheid, and I'm assuming Van der Waal. Yeah, there he is. Classic. I will go to a back 3. Probably not the DM version, probably the attacking midfield version, because that would allow me to get both Dirk, Kuyt and Van Persie up top. Van Persie on the right for his left foot. Then I could play Robben on the right. That would make it very attacking, though. So we might have to consider... But then again, we are expected to be favourites in most of these games. Van der Vaart's an 85 at left mid. Let's get Sneijder on. I played him centre mid a lot in the Inter thing, so I feel like they've put him at 69 there, but nice anyway. But I feel like he's probably better than that. Remember, those ratings do not mean anything, by the way, because they don't play like that. Then De Jong or Van Bommel. That's an interesting one. In terms of defensive strength, slide tackling, all seems to be Van Bommel. The ratings are the same. I think I'm going to go with Van Bommel. We will have plenty of time to rotate and see how anyone else can do in that. And for now, I'm just going to put Babel there. And let's just fill out the bench. Oh, and I suppose Van der Sar should be the keeper. Oh, and then Haitinger, oh yeah, Matheson. Is there any... No. Oh. Interesting. Who's the fastest? Because I like to put the faster ones out wide. And then the slowest one in the middle. Sprint speed 78. Sprint speed 66. I'm getting the feeling it's probably going to be him in the middle. 75. How tall are you? 6 foot. It's actually quite a short defender. Van der Sar starting goalkeeper. I think he retired Holland at this time, but one last run for it would be cool. So I think, yeah, this is interesting because a lot of the time, players who should be available, because these qualifiers are like 2008. We're playing, even though it's 2010, we're playing 2008 at this point. And it's always annoying because sometimes players aren't in the game when they should be because they retired by the time the game come out. But they should be in there because it's 2008. So they should be available for the for selection in the qualifiers. I am thinking this. How are we feeling about this as a starting lineup? Start with a 2-4-4 in the first go already. Of course, we of course need better centre backs. Boularoos. I might get Van der Waal on the bench so that we can make defensive changes. Get rid of Got Affilay, which is fun. Used him in the Stoke save, of course. Hey, Camboy, uploaded the best quotes of the last stream to the Discord server. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I remember that one great. When it comes up good in second place. Third place, it's really disheartening after losing the semi. This is good fluid. And Anderson's got it back in. Honorable mention, of course, goes to the most wise and intelligent thing I've ever heard. Fixed now a bit. Yeah, looks like it. I think that's just the internet dropping low. I honestly think the internet is just as sad as I am. It's pathetic fallacy of stream quality. Oh my god. Oh, and we've got a 244 cult starting up, of course. Oh, thank you, Maverick, for letting him know. But yeah, if anyone wants the stream VODs, they're in the description. World Cup 2014 memory was the James Rodriguez crazy stuff. That goal was insane. That's probably my World Cup. This World Cup, I was a bit too young. The game I played a lot, but I was probably just a bit too young to remember a lot of the moments from this one. The 2014 one is such a classic. Got Czech Republic coming up now. It's always weird playing this at the same time as real qualifiers happening. I always felt for Daly. I think Jose would have liked him to stay over Lindelof or Shaw. I always wanted, when you signed him, I know he played mostly left back, and he ended up being incredible at centre back for us at United, which surprised quite a few people. I always wanted to see him at defensive midfield, like alongside Carrick. I always thought because he was so good on the ball, I always thought he could be good, maybe even as a lone DM. But we never really, I think we played him when he first signed in the friendlies. We played him there once and then just never did it again. Yeah, classic. One of my favourites from that Man United era, Daily Blind. Okay, so we're trying the 3. Oh, hello, there's a run on from Van der Vaart. I think Czech's going to get that. We also, of course, so we've got Dirk Kuyt up top alongside Van Persie, but we do have Huntelaar, and we do have Venegor of Hasselbank to try, one of the best named players ever. I'd love to get that, one of those kits. Oh my god, Van der Sar. Incredible save. That was. Van Persie to Dirk Kuyt. Oh, he does get to it. We really need to get a win in this one because the next game is qualified. So this is our last, 3 bad performance. Basil's getting in, covering. Haitinger gets there. Have I used Van der Sar on the channel yet? I don't think so. Because I did Man United 2014, I think. Did he win with Estonia? Oh, you just causing trouble there. Well, there we go. It's got pressure on him. Corner. Sensing a shameless plug for retro kits coming up. Oh, I wasn't going to. I don't even know what that was going to be. What would cause me to do a retro kit plug? But I'll do one. If you go into the description, there is a affiliate link for classic retro kits, and if you click that link and buy a classic kit or anything from that website, they've got great selection, and if you do so using that link, I'll get a kickback, and also you can use a discount code of retro FIFA 10 and get 10% off. And I wasn't going to do that, but someone forced my hand. Oh, good touch. Get it past Czech. There we go. First goal of the save is Dirk. And let me introduce you to something I'm doing for the first time in this stream is I am logging goals because this FIFA does not tell you how many goals you've scored. It just glitches out every single time. So I'm tracking goals scored. I've got every player listed here so I can make sure every single player plays because that's another side part of this challenge. And I also have my win record. So just the basic stats because I don't have time to log it properly like I tend to live on stream because that would be boring. But this is my basic stats that I will get, which I think will, that's offside, which I think will make the stream a bit nicer. What would cause me to do a retro kit? Oh, I would love to get that kit. Oh, that's interesting. That would have been such a good segue to doing a affiliate plug. That's so good. But I would love to get a Vinegar of Hesselink kit because that's like the classic lettering on that. The full U is incredible. Is Van Persie. He hasn't had a chance to have a power shot yet. Edwin tried in 10-11. The Champions League final was his last game, unfortunately. Yeah. It's not well, the Champions League, he had a good Champions League moment not too long before that, didn't he? There you go, Dirk Kuyt. Oh, that's a no. I feel like they often give those. Let's pop this over. Oh, that was way over for Robin. Gil's been missing the last few streams. Generally left out of the quote. Gil is too busy going into the pods. That's incredible. Don't let him know that he said that. I have looked at the Discord, connecting the Discord chats, by the way, and it does look like something I'm able to do with Restream, but I'm also considering, well, hold on, a bit too wide there, sending way out wide. Bubble, put that in, that's a good ball. Oh, that's a good clearance. I do want to get chat on stream, so I'm trying to work out a way, and I know it's possible, and I tried to set it up earlier, of splitting my Twitch. Put that wide, it's fine. Splitting my Twitch and what's it? YouTube. I forgot the name of YouTube. Splitting my Twitch and YouTube so I can have YouTube have all the comments on the stream, because the issue is I can't have all the comments on Twitch because I could get banned. So I'm going to work that out, and then we'll have comments in the VODs, which I think will help with the viewability of those, because obviously I respond to chat quite a lot. And then a couple other live elements I want to try and work out. Obviously I haven't had time with the travel this week, but hopefully this... oh, come on, Van Persie. Come on, get away from him. Ah, it's just wide, just wide. Czechia lost to Faroe Islands yesterday. Yes, that is incredible. You know, some people I know did a documentary recently about a player who's from Faroe Islands and like how Faroese football is, and it's so good. And so I have a soft spot for Faroe Islands, and that was cool to see. Unless good strike that from Basil, of course. Unless there are any Chechen viewers, otherwise that was really sad to see, and and I was very disappointed. Okay, that's a foul. See, those are the ones that they give. Those are the ones that they give. About the chat thingy, doing it on Discord might be against terms of service. It was specifically noted earlier, but it's not noted on the rules right now, so it's a grey area. Oh, that's strange. Because, yeah, I've been working on the assumption that if I did that, because I could very easily, set that up. But I've not been able to because of the Twitch. I would have to separate and do 2 separate streams, one with chat and one without. But that's interesting to know. There was also something else. There was something else. Oh, okay. This is a pet peeve just for me. Okay. Hold on. So when you remind me of MGH, that is the kindest thing that anyone could ever say. MGH is the first... Oh my God. I'm showing a replay of that. MGH was the first FIFA YouTuber that I ever watched. So that is very kind. Thank you so much. Look at this strike. That Van Bommel, who is that? Yeah. Passed it on. That was a pass. And then on the volley. That's incredible. Czechia wrong. It's pronounced Czechia. Thank you very much, Bakupi. Czechia. I've always been saying that wrong, so thank you for that. So when you go into the World Cup, my biggest pet peeve as a fan of kits and fan of kit numbers is that the kit you get a player like Wayne Rooney wearing 37 in the World Cup finals, which would never happen because you pick your numbers from 1 to 21. So I was considering, and I want to know your guys' opinion of this because technically it splits the save. Once the World Cup draw is done on stream, I could set up a separate world, because the form resets anyway. I could set up a separate World Cup with custom groups that matches what's been drawn live. Hold on. And then that way, oh, someone's getting in the way. That way I would be able to set squad numbers for the team that I choose to take, which I think would be really nice. You know, like if I chose to take Van der Sar, who's wearing I think like 34 as well right now, I wouldn't want him to be wearing number 34, so I could set up a separate save off stream, of course, because typically we start the World Cup as its own separate stream, so I could set up a separate World Cup and do the numbers nicely. What do we feel about that? Sounds good to me, Bakupi. Taking a touch would have been better. It's hard to do in those in the corners because there's so many people around. But yeah, you're probably right. Stream stuttery. Okay, let me know if that continues, and I'll check it out. MGH, remember watching the FIFA 13 Arsenal careers. Yeah, see that. Maybe that's why I used to like kind of vibe with Arsenal. I used to love that Arsenal team, and it was probably because of MGH's videos. But now Arsenal are despicable, so. I am preferring the back three. I can't think, oh, hold on, that there's many fullbacks that would get into this team just by ratings alone. Oh, Van Persie, amazing to get to that. Let's lock in for a couple seconds. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, Van Bommel, come on, man. Oh, and they've given Van Bommel not having a good game. Sneijder has played. As has Babel. I'm just noting down that while I can. That'll probably be full time. Oh, hello. Maybe another chance? Nah, that'll be it. Come on, come on, come on. Give me time, give me time, give me time. Okay, I spoiled it with the skill move attempt. It's cool. It's cool. The next game is the first qualifier and the first one that matters, and that is a draw. Dirk, Kuyt, the only scorer so far of the stream. Van Bommel, ironically, with our man of the match, I imagine. Oh, I don't know who's going to take it. Plenty more possession, just not great finishing in that match. Van Bommel took away the man of the match after me saying that I thought he had a bad game. Uni starting tomorrow for you, not looking forward to it. Same for mains main. I feel for you there. Still suttery for you at least. Seems fine on... Is it gameplay, cam, or both? Because if it's both, that might be an internet issue. We're on 720. CPU usage is fine. Oh, wait. Mains main, are you saying same for uni or the... Sorry. Ah, bloody hell. There's always a problem. There's always a problem. I'm not quite sure what I can do to fix that in this sense. Because it is definitely there. I can see that there's been 5% drop frames, and that will be from the internet, which has been worse lately. It might be something that I have to try and get fixed. Ah, you jinxed yourself, Camboy. What did I say specifically? That just means audio not syncing. Is there a... Sneijder's injured as well. Is there a couple issues happening? Ever since I joined the streams, we've been having issues. Do I leave? No, don't leave. That's funny. That's... Hold on. Let me just have a little look at how things are in my restream. Because I could drop... If I drop Twitch, I don't know, that might potentially get better. Okay, Twitch is dead. I've just killed Twitch. Sorry to anyone who's on Twitch. That is, I think, literally the only thing I can do right now that would help. So let me know, and let's get into our first qualifier. We'll play Macedonia and see how that goes, and otherwise we will move from there. So we've got Sneijder injured. Even though it is that symbol, they won't let us play it in this game. You can in some. And Bronkhorst is still injured as well. I'll put Dizu in, but we'll probably start De Jong. So that's a bit of a stronger midfield. But I don't think I'll change anything else. I probably will at some point want to try Hundelar, but we'll go with our strongest squad available. And RIP Twitch, he killed Twitch. Oh no. Like, you're talking, but the words don't match your mouth. Feels like I'm watching a Kung Fu movie. I tested. Okay, this is what tends to work for sync issues. Is hey, how's the close-up? Deactivating a couple bits. Oh no, I'm missing. And resyncing, because everything is lined up when we tested. That's so annoying. Dude, can we play an Orange already? We've been playing away in every single game. Okay, let's hope things at least improve a tiny bit. Otherwise, this might be... It hasn't lagged once since you killed Twitch. Interesting, interesting. I could kill two birds with one stone, you know, because if I just can't do Twitch at the moment because of bad internet, I could get chat on. Maybe RVP to the left and Huntelaar going central. Well, oh wait, are you suggesting that, is that an idea for a team including Dirk Kuyt? Because I wouldn't want to drop him, but what are you thinking? Are you thinking Van Persie on the wing? Nice. Go on, keep running, Babel. Oh, I thought he was going to get past. I think I'll be the official retro FIFA assistant manager. Assistant to the manager. Oh, that was a good pass. Pandev, Inter Milan, legend, scores against us. I was waiting for someone else to get. You bastard, no one said it. Oh my god, you killed Twitch. Okay, nice. That's a good reference. Well done. Especially considering all the orange that is on screen at the minute. That's my bad. I should have noticed that. All right, Pandev scores against us. I feel like that was a lack of concentration on my part with some of the issues. Let's see if we can. Remember when we were talking about how Van Persie's weak foot wasn't that great? Right. Can you guys just keep an eye? Well, obviously, just let me know if there's any more issues since we've killed Twitch. And hopefully we won't have any more issues, assuming that fixed it. Out in the box. It's got back. Oh, they're really closing down well. And Persie just bodied. Van der Vaart. Oh, there's space over on that side. Good clearance. Tried to get that back to Dirk Kuyt, but he moved. Pandev on the counter again. That's a poor one. Gameplay is fine now. You still look like someone's dubbing you. No, I got Dwight. Don't see any issues. Try a refresh. I just got back. RIP Twitch. Just came back and you're losing to that team. I'll talk about losing France 1-0 down to Iceland. Wow, what a week for Scandinavia, huh? Especially the smaller nations. But I suppose Norway are doing well at the minute too. Sweden, I think they won their game. So actually, just in general, what a result for Scandinavia. Speaking of Scandinavia, how are Iceland doing against Scotland up top? This is a temporary setback. We will come back in this game, or we will be having words with, well, myself. I'll put myself in the naughty corner for this. I'm going to go a bit offensive. Got the run, play it now. Hey, he was totally in. Got the yellow. Greenland's losing at the minute in a bit of a crisis. Right now, as in literally right now. This is a qualifier. I was talking about the other game where didn't Bergvall score in a 1-0? Or am I just like way off? Keep in mind, I was in a different country, and I had no Wi-Fi over the weekend, so all of my football knowledge was coming from watching Polish news and trying to interpret. That's good. Yeah. Oh no, I was gonna say that was a good ball, but played it a bit behind him. Waiting wins it back. Okay. I'm going ultra offensive. I'm not losing this game. Van Persie. Netherlands had a 100% win record, and I intend to keep that going. I'll put myself in the naughty corner for all this. Oh god. Oh my God. So we can get Dominican Republic to the quarterfinals. We can get Cote d'Ivoire to win it. But as soon as I let myself have one of the bigger nations, one that made the final, we are playing like dog. Don't let him make that run. Space over the left for Robben. I don't like how... I just lost it. Don't like how deep he is playing, which could be the formation at play there. Okay, Van Persie's got one back. We got this. 3-2 incoming. 3-2. Who wants the 3-2? The Retro FIFA Polish job coming soon. Cześć. Dzień dobry. Ja lubię FIFA. I don't know. Pomidore. It's tomato. Okay. Hey, remember the Luton Town career mode where I got relegated that I talked about in chat 3 months? Not don't worry, but it happened again with Sheffield United in a new save. I'm surprised. Do you get sacked when that happens? Because I feel like whenever I've gotten relegated, I get sacked. But I'd love to get relegated and continue a career mode. And like have to rebuild. Like that would be so fun. Okay, we've got 45 minutes to score twice. Totally within the realms of possibility. We've got like Huntelaar on the bench. We can bring him on. Maybe put Dirk out wide instead of Babel, maybe. We're already on ultra offensive. That's... Oh, come on, come on, come on. Start a counter-attack here. If we play it right. We didn't. Keep the press, keep the press. Why isn't Babel continuing his run? Did you see that up left? Like, he could have totally ran into space. And he chose not to. Babel, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Good tackle. Scotland are beating Iceland and Pandev is in. Good save, Van der Sar. Okay, that's kept us in this tie. Was that Polish sounded Italian? A lot of Polish, like, you get the Polish words that are like crazy and hard to pronounce with all the Z's, etc. But like a lot of Polish is just English words with a at the end, like toaleta, you know, and it sounds Italian. Like, I totally get that, and I always make jokes about it because I'll just say a word. Like, there's so many words that just are quite obvious what they are because they're just English with an a at the end. And it's up. Oh no. Oh, De Jong. Okay, we're running out of time. I'm gonna bring on... How can I get... I think I'm gonna put Van der Vaart in further back, and that way I can move like Dirk Kuyt backwards. Maybe I'll put Robben a bit more central. This is just because we're chasing here. This isn't a plan. And Affalay as well, just get like all the attackers involved. This is like a fully attacking midfield. 2-4-4, not yet. That is very last minute, but probably in this game it will be seen for the last like 15 if we can get into this. But yeah, 2-4-4 is on the table, don't you worry. I didn't think he was going to win that, to be fair. Robben wins it back. Oh, Robben's got space. Oh, it doesn't have the pace, surprisingly. And Persie fouled? No. Go away, Pandev. Check the Discord and rate my setup for watching the stream. Okay, I am extremely curious. I'll check that in a moment. Oh my God, how is that not gone in? That was such a good pass. It really is 2-4-4 time, but I gotta do that when there's a moment. There we go, 2-4-4 time. We're back in this. Van Persie with his second. Right foot. Okay, 2-4-4 time. We're going for the win. So we leave Haitinger and Matheson, yep. And the only... Probably Venegal. Keep Robben. Right attacking mid makes sense. And then Dirk, Kuyt, centre forward. Furthest back. Van der Vaart is like a playmaker on the wing. Oh, maybe in... Oh, Babel could be on the wing. Venegal should probably be the centre forward. Who's now the furthest back? This is such a mess of a formation. I can't believe I let you guys convince me to do this every time. Okay, let's win this. Let's win this. Well, have we got Van Persie on the right side? Yeah, we do. Cool. Let's win this. Let's go win. Van Persie, 2 goals. Can he finish the hat-trick and finish the comeback? Venegal of Hesbank coming on. Ultra offensive. Let's just hope they're not going for it as well. Oh, no, shut up. Pandev's time wasting. Come on, Pandev. Thank you. I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. Foul. Main's main. What are you doing? We are going for this. We need the win. Poor touch, just a little too far from Van Persie. That'll go out. Okay, probably one more attack. Persie in the box. Poor. What? That's... Okay, that might be it then. Okay, 2-2. I mean, it's not a win. We got 2 goals. We got a point on the board. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Pandev wasted all that time just to pass it straight to the play, literally. I beg you, when you do the classic XI team, you use the 2-4-4 from start to finish every game to make it extra hard for yourself. You know what? That is actually genuinely a good point. Because that one's probably, like, I'm not going to be able to do qualifying with them. So that will make it a bit more interesting. That's actually a very, and that would be a nice way of ending it. That is a very good point. That's a great setup. I'm loving it. I'm just looking at Cine's setup, and I can see the notebook. I can see. Oh God. Thank you for sharing that, Cindy, in the Discord. Join in the Discord. How is that a goal kick? Absolutely. Thank you for agreeing with that. That was bull. Pandev, I think, gets man of the match. So far, not the best start to the stream, but we're getting there. We're getting back into this. At least my GOAT RVP got a brace. First time he's really had many strikes of the ball. So, yeah, so far, that makes him, and this is what my little notes can help with, he is currently the top goal scorer of the stream. 2.6 from Polazani. Dirk got our highest rating. Who was it with the assist in the end for Van Persie? I only saw Cini's setup and not mine. Oh, hold on. Ah, blue. Ah, that's so good. Sweden and Kosovo at the top. That is fantastic. I rate that very highly. That's awesome. Stinny stealing my shine. Just mention the Estonia save. You can level it out, don't you worry. Fortunately, I won't be able to do a Kosovo, will I? This is going to be the most unbelievable match since the 1-0 Egypt-Italy Confederation Cup match. Hello, closed edits. It's a very specific reference. What happened in that game? Ah, okay. Let's I lost to Bristol to go 17th. Oh, I haven't been yeah, I haven't replied to these yet. No, because the board expectation is so low for Sheffield United that as long as you do fine on the other objectives, I keep the job. Oh, okay. That's cool. It's also maybe because I spent most of the season above the drop, and in the Sheffield, I actually managed to do well in the Cups. Oh, okay, that said, I'm sitting in 16th in the Championship. Oh, no. In December, and I just got an email that the board is unhappy. Wait, the board is happy about my work because of the other objectives. What? The fans must hate you. That is insane. No, you have to win this one. This is this is an absolute yes. No losing in the next game. But they played a game extra. Macedonia do go top, but they the draw keeps them within reach. If we win, we would go joint top. Same goes for Norway. Who have we got next? Iceland. We play Iceland next, and that's next month. So will be probably the next game. So now for the coveted game that who was it? Norway played the other day. Must win. You know what? I take my apology back. I'm sorry. I started that. I'm so sorry. Update: I lost to Bristol and got a job offered by Ghana. That's so random. That's a funny coincidence. All right, let's make this a 4-0. First win of the stream. It's annoying. It's like the. I wish there was a way to not get drawn against Israel. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like how a lot of people, when you load up a new FIFA, you go on Greenwood and you just totally destroy his stats, so then you don't have to see him. Almost a chance there. Haaland farming goals, literally. Although, in fairness, he could continue to farm goals because he's playing New Zealand. And he went home. He's not playing that game for some reason, which I feel like is a shame. Why didn't he take the touch? It was right there. It was like he was letting it go out for a throw. That okay. Zach clears. Norway battered Israel 5-0, I think. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, Holland, I think he's got something insane now. Like, I think like 8 goals in the last 3 games for Norway. Insane. He's having a hell of a season. Oh, good cross. Oh my God. That was fantastic. That was a fantastic cross by Van Persie. Can't find Babel. There we go. Babel with his first goal. Get rid of that. That's something that I didn't, because in a lot of the previous runs, crossing has not been an outlook for us, but we do have height in this team, and we've got some good crosses. So Van Persie just showing there that is certainly an option. We've got Robben over on the left here. I feel like this right mid position isn't necessarily suited to him because it's so wide. I don't think he's going to be able to get a lot of shots off. So we may have to find a solution for that. Maybe. Maybe we should do a little bit of Amorim inspired 3-4-3. Play the midfield, right mids, left mids like Babel. But have like Van Persie, Robben as centre forwards or something. I disrespected it hard in the check. I didn't see the disrespect of Babel in that. Babel was OP in PES 6. I remember I had Greenwood on my FM save when the news came out. Like I got sent out on loan to the Greek 2nd Division for the rest of the contract. How did you do that? Or did you do it editor? Because I feel like if I tried to do that without the editor, I feel like that wouldn't happen for me because he would probably say no. So I'm guessing editor. That's onside. But yeah, absolute fair. Dirk out with the second goal. It's heartbroken. I literally thought he was going to be the next Harry Kane. He had such good ability and could use both feet. Yeah, he was in his early United. Here's the thing, right? And my dad can attest to this. I always had a bad vibe about Greenwood. Like, his talent was there, but I always just felt like there was something off about him, and I had no reason for it. I felt like the other players in the team didn't get on with him. And I think also there was that thing with Foden where they went out in Iceland. And I think actually, in fairness, that ruined my opinion of Foden because I was very upset that the media went at Greenwood more than they went at Foden. Because I thought that was a bit, media, perhaps racism, etc. But make of that what you will. Because, Foden was there as well and had, I think, a wife at the time. I'm not sure what his status is now. But I was very annoyed about that situation. But I always just felt like there was something off about him. Not that I obviously could expect what actually happened. But he basically, what I'm saying is he wasn't one of my favorite players. So I wasn't too disappointed. But he definitely could have been very good, couldn't he? Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. If we got the assist like that. Robben. The whole England thing with Foden sneaking women back to the hotel during COVID. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Was because it was Greenwood and Foden had snuck out to it was against COVID rules was the main thing, but it was the fact that they were like with women, and at the time that would have meant Foden was cheating. I don't know what his situation is now. I remember being very surprised that the media didn't linger on with that. Wesley gets Bruno'd into the midfield, but he doesn't play particularly well for you. So he did well in the Inter, but yeah, at the minute he's not really doing anything. I wonder if maybe he could play as one of those centre forwards. Van der Vaart and Sneijder as 2 attacking mids. Maybe that's a solution. I don't know. On the topic of Wesley, I think there's a Wesley that played for Stoke. I don't know what it is, but the guy turns into R9 every time I play him. Oh, I don't know. I'm not quite sure who that is. I was watching... what's the name of that player? Duran, right? For some reason, that reminded me of Duran. Because I was watching highlights of him the other day. And, like, that guy just, like, appeared for, like, a couple months. Went to Saudi Arabia. And when was the last time you heard about him? Other than, like, his debut. Yeah, wait, isn't he in, like, Turkey now or something? That's Robben's first strike. Did it with his right foot for some reason. Van Persie offside. Duran. Just saw it and you saw a Rabona first thing. Yeah, that's the most skillful thing you'll see in this save. Don't think don't take that as an omen, is what I'm saying. I think I said that in the Stoke save as well, when Crouch scored that free kick from like 90 yards. Obviously not 90, but like that set, like it happened so early in the save, and it had to be early in the video. I was kind of worried that was going to be, people would think that this was going to be this crazy, you know, skills and stuff when I play like shit most of the time. Oh God, just got bodied there. No foul as well. I know it's shoulder to shoulder, but so, in this FIFA specifically, they give those sometimes. Oh! Just a yellow, but I think they just injured Van Persie. Literally after that long shot against Everton, he was my favourite striker for the future. Then he went to Saudi and showed my head in defeat. Dude, there were so many goals. There was that one against Porto that's crazy, hit the crossbar. I think I might take Van Persie off, not risking. Got the corner. We bring on Huntelaar. And Van der Vaart's playing as the 10, which is good. But I don't like that Robben is so far back, so I'm going to put him as the 10 for the remainder of the game and bring on Van der Vaart. Why not? YouTube has custom emotes? Does it? How'd you flop in Saudi? That's crazy. Literally. He's one of those players that's played in like the most unique leagues as well, because he's also somehow played in the MLS already, and Saudi Arabia and the Turkish league, which you expect for like retiring. Oh, Huntelaar. Oh, that's a good save. Wesley I was talking about played for Villa. Oh, it's that Wesley. Oh, so he got bought by... I didn't know he played for Stoke. Yes, I remember. That's why I think I was thinking... That's why I think it reminded me of Duran, because I know that there was a Wesley for Villa, but I didn't know he played for Stoke. I assume that's when Stoke were in the Championship, maybe. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. Oh, go away. Oh, somehow that's ours. Win that. Robben. Kuyt is through. Can get a second here. Oh, no, he just took the touch. The angle got... Touch too heavy, angle got too tight. Tried to cut in. Keeper came out. Should have passed to Huntelaar. Ooh. 25 million for Wesley to Stoke. Didn't know. More you know. That was a good run from Kuyt, but didn't make the pass. Maybe try and get this over to Van der Werf, because I haven't seen much of him so far. De Jong, I swear, was trying to do his Spain antics there. No way! No way! That is, I can't believe that we've recreated the De Jong moment. What? Missed the ball, kicked him in the chest. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. That's offside. Game's too realistic. This is yeah, no foul. This is why this is the best FIFA. Not to. It's built in him. It's built in him. That is incredible. Straight at the keeper. Game, I imagine, will end 2-0. I can't believe that. Poor Xabi Alonso. Oh shoot, it was Xabi Alonso, of course. Oh my god. Yossi Benayoun. That could have gone in. Oh, hello. Is it time? Is it time? Come on, come on, come on. Whistle went anyway. When I eventually get that halfway line goal, I will go crazy. First win of the stream against Israel. Ah, bloody hell. Sorry. Van der Sar with man of match in the end there. What do you do of Twitter dissing Lampard at the minute? I hate international breaks. Why are people dissing Lampard? He's doing well at the minute, isn't he? Tore his ACL in 2021 and got loaned out. Is that what Wesley still? Damn. So where'd he go in the end? I'm considering getting back on Twitter. I've been out of the Twitter discourse for a while, and I am kind of missing football Twitter. So I'm considering getting back into it. What do you think? Like, is that a space that you should be in? I'm considering it. Still to Brazil. Oh. Hello, Sparkanosh. Thank you for commenting. Videos in FIFA 4. I'm assuming you you're saying you should do videos in FIFA 14, which ironically I have been considering doing a series on a very specific team. Well, that's the thing, Bakupi. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have a social media other than YouTube for Retro FIFA. So I'm considering doing Twitter, and then I have that. I'm considering TikTok as well, but I don't know what I'd do on TikTok. Other than retweet stuff. But I'm considering it, and I might do that. I will just say, by the way, on Israel, if you if you don't know much about the situation, I would very much recommend Dr. Fatima, Dr. Fatima, fantastic science YouTuber, has a 3-hour video. It's her most popular video that kind of explains the situation, and it is so interesting. And I would definitely recommend that. I just refuse to use Twitter. It just seems too evil and get the most content from Instagram and TikTok nowadays. Yeah, I get that. The reason I deleted Twitter in the first place was because of Elon Musk. When he bought it, I was like, I'm out. But it seems like everyone continues to use it, and now I'm like, am I missing out on that like area of Twitter, of football media? Because I feel like I get most of my stuff from, I guess, TikTok, maybe. All right, this is our first. It's our second qualifier. We have to win this. Is Sneijder back? Sneijder is back. So at the minute, it's probably Van der Vaart hasn't really been doing anything. So maybe he goes into centre mid, but I don't like Robben out wide, that wide. So maybe the 4-4-3. 3-4-3 is what I'm talking about. This, but a bit more narrow. And then I can play. This is what the early stages of this is for. Finding what team works best and who will take to the World Cup, because I suppose this isn't like most of them, because the kind of assumption is that we will qualify, but we'll never know. And that way I can play Robben as a right forward and get him further top. I can play Dirk Kuyt behind Van Persie, I think. Oh, like that. I'm thinking that's the way to go. And then that does cause this issue. I have been using Sneijder out wide a little bit for Inter. What do we think? Why don't you make FIFA 16 vids? It's because it takes a while to make these videos. I absolutely will. I will absolutely make videos in every retro FIFA. I just haven't got around to it yet because I've only been. It's not even been a year since the first big video. Speaking of FIFA 14, what's your favorite FIFA? Well, this one. Probably this one. But maybe FIFA. If we're talking non-World Cup ones. I'm going to say 13 for now. It usually alternates between that and 17. So we're going into this qualifier against Iceland. If we win, we'll go joint top. Iceland so far, 1 goal, 1 against, 2 games, 2 draws. And this is Iceland before they got really big. And hey, we're playing in orange for the first time on stream. Let's get orange. You seem to have missed the 2-4-4. I get reminded of how many idiots are free to procreate whenever they want to, often in that app. Yeah, I totally get that. Don't you worry. But it's a whole thing, isn't it? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm considering getting to where I don't know. I just feel like I should be on social medias as as retro FIFA. I don't know, but it's difficult. I want to get into Twitch. Not Twitch, TikTok. But it probably won't be. I'm not sure if I could do much retro FIFA stuff. It might just be general, a lot of, I feel like if I got social medias, it would probably just be talking about football rather than, with a link to the channel. But I'm not sure. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Then Camboy missed the 2-4, clicked on the 3-4-3. Exactly. Twitter has been held since Elon Musk took over. See, that's exactly why I dropped out. So I have no clue. I have no clue what's going on there. Iceland with their KSI kit. I remember that they used to have, speaking of kits, and a reminder, you can use the affiliate link in the comment to get discount kits. A kit that I always wanted growing up was, I'm not sure if it was, I feel like it was maybe like 2016 euros. But the goalkeeper kit. It was just a plain black, tight goalkeeper kit. I remember loving it when I was younger, and it had the KSI on it as well. Van Persie starting out the formation well. First goal in the orange. Third goal for him this stream. There it is, the shameless plug. See, I wouldn't have been doing this if it wasn't mentioned earlier. I would have never mentioned it. Who is it with the assist? That Van Bommel. Good finish, Van Persie. Right foot again. First game in Amsterdam. Let's keep the press. Starting to build some form. Starting to understand this team. Van Bommel with the tackle, and it's given a foul, which is bullshit. Oh, but he injured Savarsson. Oh my god. I was looking away. I thought it would take longer for them to make that change. So we're doing the Amarim special right now. Not quite, because our centre forwards... I don't know, maybe this is quite similar. But they're not exactly wing backs, considering we've got Sneijder. Van Persie. Second goal of the game. Fourth of the stream. Sneijder with the assist from right centre mid. Marzi disappeared as well. That's a good point. That's a good point. I suppose that's going to happen, but it's a shame. It's going to, you know, we'll lose and gain people. But yeah, do miss Marzi, do miss QL being in the streams as well. Shall we give Van Persie his hat-trick? Oh, I wanted that to Babel, but oh, Van Persie, the touch was too wide, and then loses it. Dirk out, winning the ball high up. Oh, can we get that early enough? Not quite. Here's Robben. Sneijder. Ah, Van Persie. I should have taken a touch there. The Amarim special. I'm talking the formation. Not quite the Amarim special because you're winning. Taken. Yeah, that's fair. Oh god. How do we think United are going to do against Liverpool? So probably a good time to play Liverpool. Maybe not necessarily because it's after the international break, but they're on their first little dip of form since slots come in, really. So, but then again, it is Liverpool. But fun fact that I found out while I was traveling to Poland is that apparently Bayern has done as many dribbles as successful dribbles as Salah this season in one. How many people had Salah in their team beginning of the season, fantasy team beginning of the season, only to have Holland now? That laugh about the Amarim joke is hiding tears, I can see it. Listen, don't presume, but yeah, absolutely. Hey, listen, I'm still Team Amarim, don't you worry. I believe. Van Persie completes up the first half hat-trick. Lovely. 3-4-3 with the Netherlands, you call it the Amarim special, not the Johan Cruyff special. Okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I gotta say, so obviously you can tell behind me, one of my favorite shows ever is Ted Lasso, and the Holland episode of that is maybe one of my favorite episodes of TV ever, where Ted Lasso believes that he invented total football. And it's just every part of that, all the different plots in that episode are just the best thing ever. I love that. If you haven't seen Ted Lasso, give it a go. It's fantastic. Robben 3-0. First hat trick of this save. Absolutely right, Maverick. 3-0 in the first half. Fantastic. Wait, is Sigurdsson playing for Iceland? Yeah, he would be in this one. I think I've played with Iceland on the channel before. And they have... I think they have Sigurdsson in this one. I think they've got Gunnarsson. I suppose we can see... Oh, he's not playing, but I'm pretty sure they do have him. But he's not as high rated as he gets. I've got a photo with him. I was above 18 when I got it, thankfully. But he didn't know that, and I look very young, so... Oof. Not watched Ted Lasso. Is it really good, or is it just memed a lot? No, it's great. It's like, for me, I love shows that make me want to be better, and Ted Lasso is that. Season 1 is so good. I watched it in a night. Like, I watched the entire season in one night when I was stressing about my first ever shoot. Hold on, let me just scroll that. I was stressing about my first ever student shoot. It was my first time on camera, and I was like, dude, I used to fucking like shake at night because I was so terrified, and I ended up just staying up all night watching Ted Lasso. And it just made me so positive about the world, and I had a great time on that shoot. Poor cross that. Won't get to that. But then season 2, honestly, is my least favorite. It's still very good, but I feel like it's like I didn't find it as funny. But then season 3 gets right back on track, and it's fantastic. First cam show. It's a very touching show that reminds me a lot of SNL. The main character that used to be on the show in sketches and stuff. Yeah, well, and also the actual concept of the show came from an advert that was just a kind of sketch, and people liked it, so they made a show, and the show is so good. Yeah, I love it. Would always recommend. It's comedy that I think some of the lower rated episodes are the ones that try and maybe be a bit, because the show tries to do a lot of like positive, how would you say, it tries to shed light on a lot of difficult situations and portray them in like what good people should do is kind of like the idea, I guess. But some of the episodes can feel a bit preachy, and those are the lower rated ones. I still love them. I think the show is just, for me, it's perfect. But if you're not into that kind of thing, I could see why those ones would maybe be not your speed, but I think it's fantastic. Let's bring on some players. Let's get Huntelaar on. Van Persie's completed his hat-trick. He can get a round of applause as he leaves the pitch. Let's bring on Van der Wiel, maybe move Sneijder into midfield. And who hasn't? I suppose maybe I could get on Affalay. Yeah. That Sigurdsson joke you made remind me of that one Spencer FC video of him backing Adam Johnson in FIFA Ultimate Team. Dude, that's a great clip. That is a fantastic clip. It's a shame Spencer FC doesn't do like the wheel, what is it? Wheel of Fortune, or those, or like the one he did with West Ham where he could only use West Ham players. Like that was my jam. I used to love that stuff. I think he's maybe... Oh, no, that's a lie. I was going to say he's maybe one of the FIFA YouTubers that I would watch Ultimate Team related stuff because I'm not really that into Ultimate Team. But then again, I do love like AJ3 and all them lot. Oh, what a little bit of team play. Van der Weel with a goal before Robben, before Van der Vaart, Sneijder. Van der Weel gets a goal from right mid. 4-0, the QL special. Is that Huntelaar? No, it's Robben with the assist. Ryan Babel is shocking me with how good technically he is in this FIFA. I wish he was like this in IRL. How old is Babel at this point? Because I feel like he was around for ages. Like, in my head, he's old right now, but I guess he's probably quite young. God, FIFA's fun when you're winning, isn't it? It's a real rocky start to this stream, but we've got him back on track. Go on, overlap. Ah, Babel. I feel like the right... That's the only problem with this formation, is the right... I think we want these wingers to be wingers, because they're not... Because they're basically wing backs, they're not making the runs that we want. I suppose we could change that with formation. You can change the work rate of a players in a position, but I don't know if that would do it in this case, because obviously Babel's probably got a high work rate attacking anyway. I didn't quite get that through. I thought we could win that back. We will get it back now. Not sure we'll have enough time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can we get another just before the end? Ah, Affalay tried to get it back in. And there we go, 4-0. The QL special is complete. Second win of the stream. Van Persie hat-trick. Fantastic. Babel is 38 right now. Yeah, so what? This game's like 15 years old. I'm looking very orange. Which I guess is a good thing because of who we are. Whoa! Can we make those just a bit colder? Yeah, that's baby. That was total football goal. Thank you. Thank you. Shut me up. What? No, I meant thank you for the comment. Not like, oh yeah, thank you. But I agree. Let Shahs play next game. Yoga Delot position. All right, I'll give Shah. I'll have a look. I don't remember seeing him in the squad, but we'll take a look at him now. So a win and a draw in our first 2 games. Not quite the 100% record that we wanted, but we should be joint top now. Where the hell is Van der Sar? I'm trying to tick that Van der Sar's played in this. I can't bloody find him. He's not... He's the only player that I didn't write down. That's... Okay, well, I know I've played him. He's obviously played. He's first. Kosovo just beat Sweden. Awesome. That's awesome for you, for QP. Doing your best Donald Trump impression by looking orange, yeah. It's just in the theme of the run. Got to be orange as hell. 6 point extracted out of Sweden. Thank you very much. Got to write my Swedish friend now. Thank you, shut me up. That's a good quote. Sweden, they're not going to the World Cup now, surely. Are they even getting playoffs? Because I feel like they've been on the edge now. Sweden World Cup group. Yeah, they're bottom. Oh, they're screwed. Kosovo in playoff position now, assuming that this is up to date. Awesome. So we're joint top, and we've got Norway now. Speaking of Oh, well, I suppose Iceland are also Scandinavian, but another Scandinavian. A bit less orange. I think it's because of this. So, joint top, Norway are bottom. Norway, they're bottom. At this point, they would have like Karoo and stuff, I guess, would be... Is that right? Is that who I'm thinking of? Is that right? Yeah, Karoo, Pedersen, Husklepp, Risa, Angeland. Okay. Quite a few players. Heskey is currently joint second place with himself because no one else is there. And Van Persie is top goal scorer with 5. He scored 5 in total, and all of them have been in qualifiers. Awesome. I think I will make a little... Oh, wait. You want to see... This, I just remembered in time, don't you worry. Shaz. How come you want me to use him, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Afflay's form's gone down, which I think is bull. Not the fastest. I don't know much about this guy, which is why I'm asking. I'll have him on the bench now, and he'll come on, because this is a qualifier. And he can start in the next game, which is friendly, I think. But I'll definitely bring him on, assuming that we're not losing. Karoo became an actor after football. I didn't know that. In mainstream stuff. Oh yeah, they're bottom there. They're screwed. That's lovely out of context one. It's been a fun week being in Albania, and the Albanian national team just beat Serbia, and this Kosovo win topped it. Okay, right. That reminds me of something. Can you do Ireland next? Ah, bloody hell. Bad timing, Triple A. I was just about to say. Okay. Absolutely, yes. Triple A. Because what? HI. Yeah, Ireland would be next. So that is absolutely cool. Yeah, we'll do Ireland next. But what I was going to say is I want to... Because we've talked about Albania, and I didn't want to do Albania as my H, which I think is fair. I think it's fair I didn't want to do Albania as a H. However, I think I've changed my stance on this a little bit, and I'm going to take away it being S. But you're mad at me right now. Not because I'm not going to do them. I want to insert them and have them be my A. I've been writing the script to the USA video, and I just hate the fact that that's A, and I don't want that to be the first video. So I'm considering just moving USA to U, and this is for when I do the actual videos, by the way, the summary videos. And I'm thinking we either do A instead of U, or we just do A instead of, well, not instead of, just in between, so that I have an A to work on. Because I think that solves that issue for me. Because I've been writing it, I'm like, I really hate that this is the first one. I want the videos to be a certain style. Van Persie is a god. 6th goal. He is insane. I want the videos to be a certain style, and starting with USA does not fit that style. To put it simply. You know, so I'm thinking of doing Argentina. You're saying do Argentina for Matteo? Absolutely could, but basically what I'm saying is I want to do a different A. I don't want to have USA be A anymore. So I want to do another A before and move USA to U. Oh, hello. What do we think of that? Oh, that touch was so heavy. That's a shame. Knudsen! I don't know why I was so excited about that. For some reason, I thought it was someone else. Never mind. Ignore me. I've seen... I will reply to all the comments in a minute. I have seen the Down with the Dictator. I will get to it. Good tackle, Van Bommel. Space over on the left for Babel, but Riese gets there. Well, Van der Vaart gets a good touch there. Babel's got space over on the left side. On the left side. Fantastic. I take back everything I said. Would that mean Albania saved closer? Or, yeah, so, I mean, I could, so it's up for debate on what A I do, but I was thinking Albania. But yeah, it would mean that we would do it sooner than initially planned. We will do an A sooner than later, because assuming that... assuming that people are cool with this idea, but I do want to do a different A than USA, and then have USA be U. So maybe I have A as U and just swap them, or I just do an A in between two different letters. Let me know what you think, and I'll look at all the comments about that in a second at halftime. By the way, I assume stream quality's been better, right? Haven't had an issue since we dropped Twitch. Okay, let's see what actually happened there, because I've got no clue. So, it's straight at him. Keeper saves it, but it goes up, and then he tips it over, but almost in. Audio's still out of sync, but everything else fine. Oh, that's so annoying. I feel like you could poll it after this match and poll the A nations at the end. That sounds fair. That sounds fair. But I'll look at all the other comments about this in a second. At halftime, we'll take a second to look at how everyone's feeling about that. Audio out of sync is so annoying. I checked that before every stream. On the voice and the video, I'm assuming that you're saying this is out of sync. Good distribution. Good distro. Overlap for Van Bommel. Never going to get that. But took a bit too long there. I was hoping to have a long shot because the keeper's out of position. But Babel over on the left wing. Van der Vaart puts it straight at Knudsen. And that's half time. Let's take a look. Okay. Carrie was in Maleficent, according to IMDb. Are you kidding? Really? Shout out to Michael Essien. I think about him regularly. That's super random, but fair enough. He was very good for us in the Ghana one, which you can check out on the second channel. Netherlands have been so poor away from home. Is this real life or for us? Because we're currently winning. But yeah, yeah, you're right, actually. If you are talking about us, it's in the blue kit that we've not been doing so well. But that might just be a coincidence due to the fact that we started in blue, and then we started to get our groove during the orange. Ugandans are heartbroken. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Down with the dictator. I was half listening. Busy celebrator. Can you please say it again? I agree with putting USA with you. What was it that you want me to say again? The idea. I think I explained it a second time. You better win the World Cup with this team. I hope so. Bloody hell, I hope so. Just randomly shouted Knudsen. Yep, I figured you might catch that out. Would that mean... yep. Half the Discord has beef with me because of the Albania incident. That's funny. But a lot of Man U wanted this Robben in the 14-15 season. Absolutely. It was such a shame that it's funny because he's such like a Man United hero, but really only had the one good season. That was Van Persie with the shocking finish, by the way. Okay, so what we're feeling... The camera's ahead of your voice. Interesting. Camboy's a Linux user confirmed. I'm not a Linux user, but I'm not sure what gave you that impression. I'm curious. Love to see you struggle with some of the Albanian names. Also with the game. The game is ahead of the game audio. What the hell is happening? France 2-2-2, that's cool. The Albanians get their revenge. It's nuts, Albania. Check out the Discord if you want context for Albania. Okay, so what we're feeling, I think, is a poll at the end of the stream for an A. I might hold off on it. I won't do it at the end of this stream, but at the end of whenever I would do it, we'll do a poll for what should be A. And keep in mind that that nation would start the whole thing. And I feel like I would rather it be a smaller nation than Argentina. But Argentina could definitely be the next A for Matteo. But we'll see where the poll takes us. Foul, thank you. I'm loving the explanation of Albania. Going under the wall. Ah, bloody hell. They did jump as well. That should have been under. Oh my goodness, Van Bommel just never took the shot. At 60th minute, I'll bring on Shaz. This game's too close for my liking. They could easily get one. And we can only qualify for the World Cup if we finish top of the group, so there's not much room for error. Oh my god! That would have been an insane goal to concede. Why did he... I was trying to stop it from going out for a corner, but he just put it right to the center of the goal for no reason. There we go, Van Persie. 2-0. Can feel a bit more secure. That's his 7th goal of the stream. 7 goals in 6 games. Is Pedersen the one that played for Blackburn? I think so. I think so. Let's bring on Shaz. I'm not going to take off Van Persie because of the potential hat-trick. I'm going to bring on Van der Wiel, though, because he's been doing well. I might do that. How was your Poland trip? Sorry if you've answered already. I did mention it at the beginning of the stream, but no worries. It was good. Mentioned I had, like, I forgot how scared of plane travel I was. But we made it. Everything all good. But yeah, otherwise, great. Lots of love. I got fed very well with pierogi and... Oh, bloody hell. What's the other thing that I like? What's the other thing I like? Oh, fucking hell. I've totally forgotten the name of the other meal that I really like. But basically, I got fed very well and had a good time. But yeah, everything pretty well. Babo with some good skill there. Thank you for asking. Oh my god, Van Persie almost got the hat-trick there. I've totally gone blank for all Polish food. But, oh my god, Van Persie almost with the diving header. On the hat-trick. vodka. Not vodka. I stopped drinking. I used to have obviously a lot of Polish vodka when I went to Poland, but I don't drink anymore. Don't drink anymore. So not this time. Dirk out with goal number 3. I was worried because he hasn't been getting that involved, but that's his 3rd goal of the stream. Don't lie, you clearly went looking forward to it. The Goopy's really mean. You know, I've got to say the politically right things, haven't I? Oh yeah, it was a great trip. You know, they fed me very well. I see how that could come off. No, it was lovely, and it's always fun going somewhere where hardly anyone speaks your language. But everyone's so nice anyway. Because obviously it is me, I'm in their country. But it's such it can be so awkward at times, but it's always nice. Van Persie. Oh. Dirk out with another. May he get the hat-trick before Van Persie. 4-0, another Kuyt special. 2 4-0s in a row at the minute. Charles with the assist. Where is he? I'm going to put a star next to Charles. I'm not tracking assists, but... thought they spoke very decent English in Poland. Well, in fairness, they probably do, but the area of Poland that I end up is like very deep countryside, like right next to the Ukrainian border. I'm nowhere near the main city areas, so not many people speak English. Hangeland with the interception right at the end. I was hoping Babel could get a goal there. Can we? So we got 2 players on a hat trick. Can we get either of them? Here's Sneijder. I had to shoot. Oh, and it was just wide. Van Persie. Babel out wide. Let's get that in the center. That was a poor ball. It was heading towards Van der Wiel for some reason. I think it's going to end another Kuyt special. 4-0. And that, thankfully, takes us to more wins than draws and losses in the stream. 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. When you can you show every story of qualifying scenario in the game, including the story of finals? I can't do story of the finals, I don't think, because that's offline. Because I'm off, the servers are down, so I don't think I've got access to story of the finals, unfortunately. But I can do the story of qualifying because they're just there at the beginning of the game. Maybe a bit of a personal question, but in the circumstances, does an Englishman connect with a deep country Polish woman? That's funny. No, so my visit was with all of her grandparents, both sides, kind of live in that area, and aunts and uncles, like huge family. Whereas she's been in England since she was like 10, and lives. We met in college, so yeah, that's how she's. I met her in England, and then I've gone to meet her family in Poland. How did you meet your partner? Okay, when you frame it like that, I can be maybe a bit sweeter. How did I meet my partner? Yeah, we met she was new in college, and I was the person that the teacher asked to give a little tour. So I gave her a tour, and we instantly hit it off, and we were dating within the week. We're celebrating our anniversary in 2 weeks. So yeah, to all of you worried about college, you might just meet in person, because like I said, it's it's in 2 weeks that we celebrate it, and it was in college, so it's about the time. It's about the time. I don't think 4-0s can be considered Cure Specials anymore, considering how much he loves doing his new hobby. I think we might need to rebrand Cure Special. Yeah, what is a Cure Special in that case? Oh God. Oh, that's such a great meet cute. Oh, thank you. He's taken chat, give up. Well, that's funny. So we're currently joint top. Iceland playing an extra game. 10 goals in 3 games for us. We're currently on track to match that. I think Holland only had 17 goals in qualifying. But we've gotten 2 4-0s in a row. Macedonia are the ones that are an issue, and of course they are the ones that we drew with. I assume, okay, we've got a friendly against France. Now that's impossible. We all play FIFA. We can't be dating. Actually, congrats. That's hilarious, Maverick. And actually, I'll show you. I'll tell you a fun fact that I learned quite recently related to that exact thing. Did the tour involve FIFA career mode? Did I tour her? No, it didn't, unfortunately. So I got Football Manager kind of recently. And I was like, oh, I haven't played Football Manager in ages. Why haven't I been playing Football Manager? And I went back and checked. And the last time I played Football Manager was just before I met her. So exactly, like there is a correlation with that. Sometimes you gotta, you know, give things up for your love. I don't know. I'm not sure what the message of that is, but I just found it funny that when I stopped playing Football Manager as much was correlated with that. Gave her a tour. That's great innuendo there. I like it main to main. If she saw that he was playing on 7 Pro, she would obviously leave right away. Okay, all right, I see. Okay, I think. Oh no, it was called. You confused me about my own story there. I know. I know you wanted a tour of uni, but let me tell you about Paul Scholes and my Barcelona. That's funny. It was college. You confused me because I was like, was it uni? No, it was college. But that's great. That's great. She was with me when I was recording that Scholes thing. Like when I was playing the gameplay, she was there for all that gameplay. So, you know, witnessed something iconic, if you want to call it that. Yeah, Heskey is OP at the minute. He is typically one of the top goal scorers. Leaders. So I'm looking forward to trying him. Van Persie, of course, is top. So we'll play this game against France. And to be honest, I think I might call it after this. Because we've got the issues, so it might be good to end it there. Our team has reverted. Why is Stecklenburg in goal? What has happened there? Why has that happened? Is he injured? Van der Sar injured? It's a good thing I checked. Did Van der Sar just retire? Does that happen? Anthony Highwood, recently found your channel. Great content, mate. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Which video did you find me through? Thank you so much. 2008. Maybe Van der Sar retired. I didn't know that was in this game. Did Van der Sar just retire? That is incredible if that's the case. I didn't know that was a feature, and I've always complained that should be. It did happen in IRL. Is that when he retired? I'm so thankful that I played him if we did, but that is... he's gone. I actually love that happened if that is the case. That is insane. Only Retro FIFA would have a girlfriend that could weigh in on the Scholes Lampard Gerrard debate. That's funny. I'm not sure she could. I'm not sure she knows who Lampard and Gerrard are. I think probably she knows Lampard from his time at Everton. That's probably the only time. I can't believe that. That is incredible. My planet needs to be I must go. I can't. I am. That is my favorite feature, I think. I wish I knew that existed. That's incredible. But that's so annoying because there's so many players in this game that should be in this game that aren't. But maybe they do it with the big teams or something. I don't know. So Stecklenburg has gone in goal. I think I'll just go in with this, to be honest. That is amazing. That's incredible. Yeah, he retired from the national team in 2008. Wow. Thank you, Bakubi, for telling me that. That is... I can't believe that. That is insane. The Inter one. Awesome. Well, I just finished, Anthony. Well, that's a lie. I just finished the first half of the next Inter video. And I think I should maybe finish it by Friday. Got scammed by Vanessa. Looks like Ronaldo there. Who is that? Nasri. Look at Nasri. He looks so gormless right there. But yeah, the Inter video, I should finish that edit Friday, I reckon, and then the second one shouldn't take as long. But yeah, I'm looking forward to releasing that. I think it's actually better than the first two. So who we got? We got Sagno, we got Abidal, we got Gallas, we got Evra, Diarra, Tudolan and Elpin, Nasri, Gorkoith, and Gignac. No Benzema. No Henry, who is in this game, I'm pretty sure. This is our first big matchup, so let's see if we can win this. I just finished Anthony. I don't even remember saying that. Is Gignac still playing? Because I know he's been, like, he's one of those players that was in... He was at Tigres, wasn't he? I've got a Tigres shirt. I think it's in the background of the first Inter video. It's a fantastic shirt. Plug. Imagine that there's a plug here. Is he still going? Because I know he was there for ages. I remember when Tigres got added and there was a glitch in FIFA. I don't think it was Tigres getting added, but I think they like updated their faces or something. And they were just, so many of those players were just bold, like NPC-looking guys for a little bit. And Babel with the 1-2. Evra's going to match that. Well, he would have if it was Evra that was Sagna from the other side. Of course, Nasri's gone. This is probably the least amount of possession that we've had in the game so far in the screen, I reckon. There's Van Persie. Gonna hold it up. Wait for it. Sneijder now. Oh, Evra is getting there. Hold it. Gignac is still playing. He's 39. I had a feeling. I feel like I would have known if he retired, because that would be big news. That's incredible. Zachary Bagner, for those who know that reference. Ah, that's not at all the ball I wanted. I wanted that all the way over the top, and it's just done a little foul. That will be. Does your partner know about the cam boy stuff? Yes. Yes. Or does she know that Kuyt is fighting for a position? Would you say that? Would you say that? That's funny. Sneijder. To add to my RVP love, he scored my favourite ever goal of a free kick that deflected off Nasri's head in a 3-3. Is that the one for United? I think I know which one you're talking about. I didn't know that that was off Nasri. Although, good to see people still play classic FIFA like that. Hello, James. Are you trying to beat every nation in one run? There, sounds nice. No, not in one run. It takes like maybe 2 or 3 streams per country. But yeah, this is a long-term challenge. We've so far done like 8 or so. Managed to win it so far with Côte d'Ivoire, and we've made like Dominican Republic, done a good run with them all the way through to the quarterfinals. Got Estonia to the group stage. The less said about that save, the better. And then most recently got Ghana to the semis and finished 3rd place. So, you know, it's going okay. But yeah, if you like retro stuff, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm not playing on semi-pro. Scary Bagner. Is that the Halloween version? Will the Ghana World Cup video upload? I saw the qualifiers which the World Cup stream. Yeah, so the I upload every Friday, so that will be uploaded on Friday. We're a little behind, which means that if I miss a stream, that there'll be one, and then we'll get back up to date. But I figure having a regular upload schedule there would be nice. So that will be uploaded on Friday. And Matteo, the legend, I saw his comment in a rare moment that I had Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. I labeled the second Ghana a Dominican Republic video by mistake. See, I'm not afraid to admit I make mistakes. I uploaded that video as Dominican Republic, which is crazy. I can't believe I did that. Yes, Van Persie. I was just about to say, mini version for the webcam, that we haven't been in this game as much as I would like. Dirk out with the assist, Van Persie with his 8th. Yeah, 8th of the stream. Cape Verde did qualify. Second smallest nation to qualify. Looking forward to doing a Cape Verde one. I feel like Cape Verde are one of those nations, are they? That have like a lot of players that could play for them, but haven't. Or am I mistaking them with Curacao? Like Portuguese people, a lot of the time have Cape Verde. Is that right? Jan van Ogav Hesselang has to come on. I will do that. He hasn't played in this stream yet, so I'll definitely do that. Yeah, is it Cape Verde or is it Curacao? Because I might be way off there. Sneijder. Play that early towards Van Persie. Gallas clears. Oh, go away, Nasri. Quote that not from me, but to the Arsenal fans in the mid 2000s. No, 2010. Sorry. Nelka. There we go. I don't think I've ever gotten to use a Nelka in FIFA. But that would be good when we get to France. I want to see more Robben. We're not seeing nearly enough of Robben. Babel is getting involved in every game, but Robben, not so much. Maybe I put him on the left. That's what they put him as in default. And we're seeing a lot of Babel. Oh, lovely touch, Van der Vaart. Almost. Babel's going to get that back. Oh, weird touch there. Took that wide. Oh, he hits the post. Will he get it on the rebound? No, he won't. That was poor. Oh, go away, Nasri. There we go. You quoted it to the wrong person. Yeah, a lot of Portuguese often play for Cape Verde. Curacao actually has Dutch lads. Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking then. Thank you for checking that. I'm going to bring on Affalay, and I'm going to bring on Venegor for the remainder of this game, I think. I haven't played Elia yet. Let's get him on as well. So we can tick off Elia. We can tick off Venegor. And Affalay's already been ticked off. Will you continue to do one-off seasons of retro for careers, or do you ever continue a save for more than one season? Thank you, Classic Dan Smith, for that question. Inter Season 2 will be coming out in the next couple of weeks, so that is happening. I do like doing the one-offs because I feel like there's always a huge drop-off, and I feel like I'm about to see that from the Inter one. Season 2 is better than Season 1. It's just is because it's, you know, it's got Champions League and the editing is better. Like, as it should be. The videos should always get better. But I have a feeling because it's Season 2, it's going to get less views. So that's why I tend to lean towards doing one-season things that are just like one episode, so that the story is out, people get to see the story, and then we move on, you know? I kind of like that as a concept, you know? Because that's the thing with like storytelling. You want people to see the full story. Releasing one part and then people don't see the full thing, I don't really like that. So it makes more sense to do it all as one. But yeah, that's just a thing. We'll see if season 2 of Inter does really well. Then, oh my God, is that Benzema off the bench? Yeah. If Season 2 does really well, then yeah, colour me wrong, and I'll keep doing Season 2s, but I have a feeling it's not going to do very well, even though it is better. Just as a video and in more effort, etc. So it's a double-edged sword. So, oh bloody hell. Oh, amazing. Oh, yeah. If you think I was saying the name of the player, and if you think I was just celebrating, you were both right. Oh, damn it. There was a chance on there. Terrible pass. I'll take a 1-1 with France, though, because in a World Cup scenario, this is good enough to get to penalties. Here's Venegor. Abadal cuts it out. I thought I would get past him, to be honest. Aitingham wins it back. Pandevat. Get that over to probably our only pacey player left, Babel. Don't count. Oh, Lloris with the save. This has Ryan Babel winner all over it. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see if we can make that come true. Oh, is that going to be another corner? Yes, it is. As long as the ball stays in the final third, they do not blow the final whistle. So that's why I'm taking this short. Ah, bloody hell. Is that Babel even on the pitch? He's not. I brought Elia on. There we go. 1-1 in the end. Right. Depending on what the next game is, depends on whether the stream continues. If it is if there's like a bunch of friendlies coming up, I might play it just because I'd want to start next stream closer to the qualifiers, but I'd still want a friendly for warm-ups. but because of some of the issues I do, and the fact that I just got back from Poland and I'm sleep deprived, I'm thinking of it ending a little earlier. Checking for polling reasons, is Antigua and Barbuda in the game? I believe so. I believe so. I'm pretty certain it is. Where's my All Nations thing? All teams in FIFA World Cup. I'm just checking my list for that. So for A's, there are 15 countries. And Antigua Barbados is one of them. Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, America, American Samoa, Andorra, Angola, Anguilla, Antigua and Barbados, which is one country, Argentina, Armenia, Aruba, Australia, Austria, and Azerbaijan. The A poll needs to be done via Discord. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold that off until towards the end of the Dutch run. Okay. It's friendly against Greece. I think I will do that next stream, since we're unsure. Need a crash course in election camping. That's great. That is fantastic. Ouya is injured, as is Elia. That's a shame. Okay, I'm going to save it, and I can't remember who said this, but they wanted to take a look at the... I'll finish by taking a look at the... what's it called? The scenarios that you can play in this game. I'll show you what those are. But yeah, this is where we're at the minute. We're joint top, so we're in a good place. Top qualifies for World Cup, and it is just that one group. Let's take a look. I can't believe Van der Sar retired. That is insane. I can't believe that. So yeah, not online. Where is it? Story. So yeah, the story of qualifying, which is this, and then there's story to the finals, which yeah, you need access to the I guess I didn't download it at the time, and I think 2006. Oh, this might be there. I might be able to do that if I play more of this. This might be downloaded, but this I think needs an online download. But there's loads of these. Some awesome challenges based on qualifiers. This Ireland one. In infamous match, referees missed an infringement for France's goal, the Henry handball. Can the Irish get a sudden bad luck and score to put them through to South Africa? You know, they start midway through, which is quite fun. I guess I've done this one. I did previously use these as like little training, you know, because you can just play these, pick them up and play these quite easily. It's a cool little mode. Hand of Rock, what does that mean? But yeah, that's a big moment. It's funny that they've got that in here. Quite a lot of these I won't know much about, to be honest, because they've got them from all sorts of nations, and like I might have known if they did this in the later ones, like if they kept doing this. Like it's fun that they've got these for each confederation. I would love if they kept doing this, because I bet there could be some fun ones. And what's the one I've done here? As Canada. For some reason, I've done that one. This game is so far way ahead of its time. It's so good. Oh, was there a Korea derby? God. I'll go back and have a look at that in a second. This was also in the Euro 8 game. That's cool. I've never played that. I assume, does that also have online ones that you have to download? Because obviously those are gone. Where is it? Asia. Yeah. With 3 minutes left in the match, South Korea have a dangerous free kick and they break the deadlock in front of their fans in this intense derby against the North. That's crazy. That is crazy. 3 minutes. Score 3 goals in 3 minutes is one of the challenges. That's crazy. Okay. I will end the stream there. Thank you so much for watching. I am so orange. Let's get this off of that screen so that I look less orange. Can I just make me less orange? There's nothing that I can get to that's less orange. Whatever. Such a shame this game isn't on PC. Yeah. Well, an Xbox is cheap. God, I'm so orange. Let's change that to like blue just to like add some contrast. Yeah, I will stream again next Monday, Monday evening, and hopefully some of the issues will be sorted by then. 888 asking the important questions. Yeah, next Monday will be the next stream, and hopefully by then, next Inter video will be done. The Wii version is pretty cool. I've been wanting to try that. I want to grab that at some point. God, I'm so orange. Quote from the Maiden Essex cast. Wow, Camboy's racist against orange people. What the hell? Didn't that make World Cup 2000? I've got a World Cup 2006 game, so I'm not sure about that because I've got the 2006 for Xbox 360. In fact, there's 2 World Cup. There's two games for 2006, a qualifying and a finals game, so it's separate. And I've got videos on my channel for all the teams on all of them. But yeah. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I'll put the Discord link in chat so you can join that if you want to see any notifications about future streams. There we go. And obviously, if you want to buy a classic football kit, you can use the affiliate link in the description. I have the 06 one for PS2. Yeah, I've got an Xbox 360. I think I have to get PS2 if I want to play. I've got a PS2 somewhere. I think it's like the 2002 one. I think will be on PS2. All right, I'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the Discord.